Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to God's chosen people on God's chosen land. We know the truth now. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. Put the corn in the chat and put where you're from in the chat. Marty Marr, what up, brother? Y'all follow Marty Marr right now. Follow Marty Marr right now. Everybody follow Marty Marr. Detroit in the building. Atlanta in the building. The SIP in the building. Virginia in the building. Columbus, Ohio. Roll the corn. Slidell, Louisiana. $12.7, what up? East St. Louis, what up? Roll the corn. Couch Potato, appreciate the light. Jacktown, Marty Marr, Jacktown in the building. South Jackson in the building. Roll the corn. South Jackistan. We know the truth now. South Afghanistan. They don't know nothing about South Afghanistan, Marty. They don't know nothing about South Afghanistan, Jay. Roll the corn. D-Dubs, what up? Lady Promise, what's up? Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Now today, I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to go out the country today. I'm going to go to a whole nother country today. But it's the same stuff here. But I like to show y'all in other countries, their symbolism is not as deep as the symbolism here. See, here, they want to hide everything. In America, they want to hide everything. They don't want you to learn nothing, no history of the city. They don't want you to learn. They're going to tear stuff down that ain't got nothing to do with the narrative. They're going to hide it. They're going to put it on private land. But in other countries, it's right there in your face. But it's still a little deep. It's still deep to the symbolism. But when you learn the stars, you can break things down and understand that these are ancient cities. These are cities melanated people built with Tartarian style buildings long time ago. And it's always built a certain type of way. And when you see it, I want y'all to understand that our people went around the world and built this stuff, right? So I'm going to show y'all something today. This is going to be fire, though. This is going to be fire. I'm going to show y'all one city, because this one city is very peculiar because it got right what you're looking for right there. Right there. And they got the symbolism. They go right along with the star alignment, and I'm going to show you. This is going to be fire. Roll the corn. Put the corn in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Now, let me break this down. Let me break this down. First, let me show y'all something. Okay. They go to Pleiades star system right there. You see that? See that right there? Pleiades. You see that? Now, to understand, to break the code, see, ain't nobody break the code like this but me. See, people don't be understanding this stuff. All through history, I went through a lot of master teachers, and they only got so far as to get to Orion. Like, they stop at Orion, right? They know about Sirius, they know about Orion, but they don't know about the rest of the star alignment because our culture was putting everything on the Milky Way went on the ground, people. Everything on the Milky Way was put on the ground in a land somewhere in history, some part of the world, right? So to understand and break the code, you gotta know Sirius, you gotta know Orion, you gotta know Betelgeuse, you gotta know Regal, you gotta know Aldebaran, you gotta know the Pleiades. Cause these are the stars that comes up during the summer solstice before the sun rises. Then you get the sun, Sirius, and Orion when the sun rises, making the all-seeing eye during the summer solstice, during the harvest season. And our people mapped that out. So when you see something that got something to do with any one of these stars, it's ancient melanated people's culture. Sirius, Orion, Regal, Betelgeuse, Aldebaran, 7 stars of the Pleiades, the 7 sisters. In other cultures, they call it the 7 sisters. In other cultures, they call it the 7 sisters. Let's keep going. Now, here we go. Now, watch this. This ain't going to be no long live. I'm going to take a couple questions, but I'm just going to show y'all how they play, how they put this stuff. The ancient culture is right in your face, but don't nobody pay attention to it, right? It's right in your face. Roll the coin. Now, I might have to shrink this down. Hold on, let me shrink this down. I might have to shrink this down. Hold on, let me shrink this down. Go on, put the 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. You hear me? Give me a 2. We back, we good. Now, the Pleiades is called the 7 sisters. The 7 sisters, right? Don't forget that. 7 sisters. Let's go look over here. Roll the coin. Moscow, 7 sisters. Interesting. Why is Moscow right where in the spot that is it? Why is Moscow? See, they want to teach you that they built these cities. Didn't nobody have no influence before they got here. But these are ancient cities already there that they are building around. So what I just told y'all, ancient culture put these star alignments and line up temples, mounds, pyramids, stone rocks, whatever you can find, stone bricks, temples, Tartarian building, it don't matter. Mounds, pyramids, it don't matter. What matter is the age and when they put it there, it was different structures. So when you find the oldest of our knowledge on the ground, it's mounds. You see what I'm saying? Or rocks. Then you get into stone mounds. Mounds with a little stone around them and a little stone on the inside. Then you get into temples. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, I'm moving too fast. Then you get into step pyramids and pyramids. Right? Then you evolve into Tartarian style buildings. But they are aligned the same way as the mound is aligned, the same way the pyramid and the Tartarian building is aligned. The bottom of Egypt is aligned with the Pleiades star system. Vicksburg, Mississippi got Pleiades star system mounds on the Mississippi River. Now you see where I'm going with this. Mississippi got Pleiades mounds. Egypt got Pleiades pyramids. Cities that sit on 7 hills with 7 temples sit on old mounds with temples, 7 temples aligned with the Pleiades. So the knowledge was going forward every 1,000 years. Mounds, stone mounds, step pyramids, mastabas, straight, slick-sided pyramids with granite and limestone. Then you get into Tartarian buildings. They evolved past the pyramid. That's why I be trying to tell people, the pyramid is great, but we evolved past the pyramid. Hunter-gatherers think the pyramid was the last great buildings. Nah, big dog. Here you go right here. This how sophisticated they got. The knowledge didn't stop. Don't just stop right there at the pyramid. We got enormous buildings aligned with the same stars the pyramid and the mound is aligned with. That's where the knowledge comes from. And when I show you mounds aligned with the Pleiades, those are the first people to ever put that on the ground. That's why America is so important to world history. The first time you seen this star alignment is in America on the ground. Vicksburg, Mississippi is shaped just like the Pleiades. Winterville Mounds, Mississippi, Pleiades. Why is that there? See, you gotta break the star code to break the knowledge. See, ain't nobody want to read the stars. They just want to talk about all this old supercalifragilistic ass knowledge. Acting like you spend knowledge, but you can't read the stars. You will never be able to understand what you're looking at. Roll the coin. They got me again. Roll the coin. You will never be able to understand what you're looking at if you don't know the stars. Let's keep going. Moscow, 7 cities. Moscow, 7 cities. Here we go. Roll the coin. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, take this out. Take this out. What is this right here? You see how it's shaped? Do you see how it's shaped? What is this? What is this? Put it in the chat. These are the temples of Moscow. What is these right here? Put it in the chat. No, I just told you what it was. What is these? The Pleiades. The Pleiades has 7 stars, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go right there. That's why the city is called the 7 Sisters. 7 ancient temples on the ground that these folks over there in Moscow did not build. It was already there. Let's look back at the map. See that? Hold on, let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the Pleiades. That's why they call the city the 7 cities. I mean the 7 sisters, right? Now, what's this right here? What's this right here? See, now I'm finna get deep. See, now Russia gonna show you what it is. Russia gonna show you what it is. Cause they hunter-gatherers just try to put a little symbolism on it and try to think you ain't gonna figure it out. Rusty gonna show you what that is. Here go the Pleiades. What is this? Now in ancient culture, this was the sun temple. See, now you're gonna understand where this type of stuff come from. In ancient culture, that was the sun temple. Look, Pleiades, sun temple. What is the sun temple? What is the name of the star that became the sun temple? I mean, y'all gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. Then you're gonna be able to break the code. The Aldebaran. There you go, D-dubs. Aldebaran. This is the back end of the star alignment of the harvest, people. See, this is the star they don't want to learn. They just want to learn Sirius and scream Sirius all day and scream Orion all day. But you got to learn this too. Pleiades, Aldebaran. Now, what color is Aldebaran? What color is Aldebaran? Put it in the chat. Because you can see Aldebaran. Aldebaran is red. D-dubs. Aldebaran is red. Aldebaran is red. Aldebaran is red, right? Aldebaran is red. Aldebaran is the red star. Aldebaran is the red star. There you go. Moscow, red star, Aldebaran. Now, oh, you see me now. Okay, you gonna feel me. You gonna feel me, roll the coin. Now watch this. Okay, Aldebaran is the red star. This is what we looking at. We're looking at this. So, coming out of the sky, Aldebaran should be facing the Pleiades star system. Coming out of the sky, Aldebaran, the red star, should be facing the Pleiades. Right? Here you go. Aldebaran, the red star, should be facing the Pleiades. I'm a bad man. And I'm going to break down every city in the world with this shit. Because this is ancient melanated people's culture. Aldebaran, the red star, is facing the Pleiades. Now, let's go look at the layout. Let's go back to this little small map. Aldebaran, the sun temple, is facing the Pleiades. Now, let's go look at this building right here. Let's go look at this building right here. This is the sun temple, the red star. Aldebaran is red. Don't get that fucked up. The follower of the Pleiades. Now let's go look at the building and blow that shit up. Roll the corn. The main building of Moscow State University, one of the 7 sisters, huh? What's on top of that motherfucker, Truth? Aiming straight to the other buildings. Aiming straight to the other buildings. The red star. Right on top of the damn building. Roll the corn. The Moscow red star flag, that's Aldebaran. Y'all didn't build that shit. Roll the corn. Now, Truth now, you just be making shit up. You don't know what you talking about? Let's go look in the sky. I go deeper than just showing you pictures. Let's go look in the sky. Whoa. What the hell? Let's go look in the goddamn sky. If I'm lying, what the hell is that? What is that? And what is that? If Truth now lying, strike me down. I'm out of here. If I lie to my people, I'm out of here. This is the realest knowledge on the internet. Y'all can take that other shit down. Y'all can take all that other bullshit down, erase your YouTube, all that alien and Pleiadian and Star Council and fucking Fucking the Jedi with the Star Wars. Y'all gonna erase all that bullshit. Roll the corn. This God's knowledge right here. This God's knowledge. This God's channel. This nature channel. This the real nature channel right here, baby. I just ain't got the animals. There go Aldebaran. There go the Pleiades, people. You think your ancestors ain't see that? You think your ancestors didn't see it, huh? Aldebaran. Winter's brightest red star. There you go. Going straight down to the Pleiades. Your ancient ancestors lined it up with temples on the ground. The most beautiful knowledge you will ever see on the face of the earth. Nigga saying history don't matter. Nah, nigga. Your history don't matter because you don't care nothing about it. I care something about mine. I care something about mine. Roll the corn. Now, here go the buildings. All these damn Tartarian buildings. Look. Hotels. Universities. Moscow State University. The Foreign Affairs Building. Another hotel. Embankment Building. What is all this shit? Square Building? Red Gate Building? The Red Gate, huh? Boop. Going to the Pleiades, red. This on top of the damn building. The Red Star of Aldebaran. Moscow, Red Star flag. They got it on their goddamn flag. We know where y'all got this shit from. Moscowians. There go the Red Star on top of the university building, which is the Aldebaran building. Which is the Aldebaran building. Roll the motherfucking corn. Now in America, we got the same shit. In America, we got the same shit. And I'm gonna start breaking them cities down. DC, Virginia, Texas, Colorado, same setup. Now, why is this important? Why is this so important to me? Why is this so important to me? Because in Vicksburg, Mississippi, it's a military park. In Vicksburg, and this is what hurt about this knowledge. See, this is way after the knowledge had evolved to build these type of buildings with the Pleiades and Aldebaran, the Sun Temple. The Mayans done this. The Olmecs done this. The Mississippians done this, people. Egyptians done this. Sumerians done this. You got to understand it, because I can show y'all Sumerian mounds legit like this. This is how you break the code. The earthen mound was first. So the knowledge came with the earthen mound on the ground. It evolved all the way up to buildings. Now in Vicksburg, Mississippi, I'm looking at the map one day. Me knowing this, me already broke this code. This before I even got on the internet. This before I even got on the internet. I was reading these books, learning this stuff. This ain't new to me. I've been doing this. I just didn't never put it out. I was searching for myself for years, right? I'm looking at the map of Vicksburg, Mississippi, 30 miles from where I was born, and it looked just like this, with mounds. And then they put Civil War monuments on top of the mounds. So me knowing they're a mound, I don't give a fuck about the Civil War monument. I'm looking at the mounds. I'm like, bro, that's the Pleiades star system. Right on the Mississippi River, right up the street, ancient as hell from where I grew up at. Because when you first come in the military park, you come across a massive mound. And it got that Civil War shit on top of it. Then you walk straight down into the back of the park, 7 mounds with 7 monuments on top of them. Shaped just like this. Now I understand it. Now the ancestors downloaded it. It downloaded just like this. Whoop! I got y'all ass now. When I see this on the ground, this is ancient melanated people who was in this area. Ain't no hunter-gatherers in history ever aligned no buildings of that magnitude with stars, or mounds or pyramids with stars. They wasn't that fucking smart. I wish I could go back and find the map of Vicksburg, but it's going to take me a minute to find it. So, what you got to understand is there's always some damn water around. There's always some water around. It's going to be the Mississippi, the Nile, whatever river this is in Moscow. I'm telling y'all, this shit was done all around the world. That's what makes this so interesting. But in different places, you feel me? It's newer. You see what I'm saying? So Russia, when they go to talking about Tartary or Tartaria in Russia, that's in Russia. Those are the last of the 100% God's chosen people. Because that building structure is newer than the pyramid, it's newer than the mound. So they were still evolving, still moving around the earth. Now they build all these buildings up in Russia, which is Tartaria, which is the Moscow side, right? But where did they start? See, it don't matter where it's at on the planet, people. These people were so sophisticated, they moved all the way from America, all the way through Central, South America, Asia, Indus Valley, Russia, Samaria, Africa, the Middle East. These people walked the whole earth. So it don't matter. See, we think that one people came from one spot who lived there forever. No. These people are building pyramids and buildings aligned with stars. You think they can't get across? You think they can't get across the world? They can get across the world, Craig. Real quick and easy. Because if you can build a pyramid, you can build a boat. If you can build a pyramid, you can build a boat. That's just common sense. If I can build a goddamn truck, I can build a lawnmower. If I can build a whole F-150, I can build a goddamn lawnmower, one spark plug. It's common sense. So we got to start looking at things a little different. Just because it's on the other side of the world don't mean it ain't got nothing to do with you. It got everything to do with you. Roll the coin. Everything. So when I figure out the Pleiades and the Aldebaran, which is the sun temple, I go down to the Mayans. People. The Mayans have 7 temples with a sun temple. In Tikal, Tikal, the Tikal temples are aligned just like this. I go to La Venta and study it. The old mix, just like this. I go to the Mississippi River and study it, just like this. Either you're going to find Sirius and Orion, or you're going to find the Sun Temple and the Pleiades on the back end. I go to Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, temple, mounds everywhere, lying just like this. I go to Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, temple, mounds everywhere, lying just like this. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. All right. So this is how you decipher ancient culture from new stuff, right? The city, Cincinnati, Ohio, sits on seven mounds or 7 hills aligned with the Pleiades. Ancient city. It's one in Virginia, right? So astrology is going to show you that these buildings were already here. Already here. So I think tomorrow I'll show y'all Vicksburg. I'll pull the maps back out. And I'll show y'all Virginia and Washington, D.C. And it's a couple more spots. I'll show you the mounds that's aligned with the Pleiades. Cahokia got mounds aligned with the Pleiades. Cahokia got mounds aligned with the Pleiades, Cahokia Mound Complex. So that's why the history starts to come out. That's when it all starts to come together. You can tell the way it's evolving. But they're using the same star alignment for the harvest. They're using the same star alignment from the harvest, from the mound, through the pyramid, through gigantic buildings, people. This shit is amazing. But once you understand it, it'll never leave you. Especially our people. That's why I had to talk about this, because it's certain things that I say y'all will never forget. It's downloaded, it's on you now. You'll never forget about this star alignment. You'll never forget about the symbolism of it. You'll never forget it. Because see, it's already in us. See, this is why I be mad at teachers, people who try to teach knowledge. This is why I be mad at people. I hold these people accountable. Like, a lot of people just get on here and just be trying to be buddy and friend and shit. That's cool. But I hold people trying to put knowledge on people accountable. Because what you put in people's head and they think about it and they research it, sometimes you lead people the wrong way and it stops them from being great, right? So if you get on here and teach this stuff, you got to teach it and show it to the point to where people will never forget it. Don't just make nothing up and just try to kick no knowledge. Nah. You got to show it the way they can understand it and the way they get it. See, I can't show y'all this no better. This coming out the sky. You know it's true. When it come out of nature, it's true. An artifact is true. Now, you can say what you want to say, but the stars and the artifacts and mounds and these bodies in the mound, that stuff is real. So all that talking about ain't no Hebrew, ain't you a lie. Who the people in the mounds is then? What was they called? Somebody called them something, bro. It might not be the original name that they called themselves, but they were called something during the time they roamed this earth. Our ancestors. If they were called Hebrews, I got associated with that. That's how you teach it. Right? So, I hold teachers accountable for what they teaching. I don't want nobody to get out here and teach that these things come from pagan origin. Because see, when you teach pagan origin, people get deflected from what they learning. If somebody thinks something evil for real, they don't want to learn this shit. See, a lot of people teach, and they teach the pagan part of it. The Anunnaki. The devil. All this bullshit. But teach the star line where all of that came from. Because all of it came from the stars, people. 95% of this stuff come out the sky. 95 will come out the sky, people. I'm telling you. If you can't figure it out, look to the sky. It's up there somewhere. Taurus up there, the bull up there. The twins up there. Everything is up there. The crab is up there. Pisces fish up there. Everything there. So when you see Christianity with the fish, y'all ever seen the fish in Christianity? The fish be on the back of people's car. That's Pisces, people. that means their religion was put on the people during the age of Pisces. That's what that means. Because when the star alignment lit up in the sky, Pisces was in the background. Now do you understand it? Now do you understand it? The bull coat, the pagan bull coat, that's Taurus. When them particular star lit up in the sky, Taurus was in the background. That's why the hunter-gatherers got Taurus as a god. That's why the cow is sacred in India some damn where. Now do you understand it? Whatever coming out of the sky became religious. But our culture the one pointed you to the damn sky in the first place. Now y'all understand it? Roll the coin. We know the truth now. So, and I've been studying stars for years, and I still ain't scratched the surface. I know the main stars that a lot of the buildings and mounds and pyramids are after, but it goes way deeper. It even goes into stars producing free energy. After you learn the star alignment, then you start getting free energy off the damn stars. These people are that smart, they're sharp. Motherfuckers start getting photons. Motherfuckers start harnessing photons. Come on, man. Y'all some bad motherfuckers. Y'all some bad. Listen, bro. Our melanated ancestors was some bad motherfuckers. Now, Aldebaran, Arcturus, all of these stars, the big bright stars produce a lot of photons. See, Arcturus is very powerful also because it's closer to the Earth. Arcturus is close to the Earth. It's lit up like this. Our ancestors was aligning mounds with Arcturus in 10,000 years ago. You think I'm playing? Let me get the receipt. 10 years ago. You think I'm playing? Let me get the receipt. Receipt. Two in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. Y'all hear me? Give me a 2. 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 There is evidence that prehistoric mounds in North America were intentionally aligned with celestial bodies, including the star Arcturus. How old is it, Truth? 11,000 years old. Aligned with Arcturus on the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River runs right beside LSU campus. The Mississippi River runs right beside LSU campus, people. Now, well, it's a bend right there, right? But why is somebody building mounds aligned with Arcturus in Louisiana and Mississippi 11,000 years ago? That's older than everything. That's older than whatever you could pull up. Aligned with a star. Right? So now, we've been watching stars for that long. Because the Tartarian building ain't that old. It's newer than the pyramid. So the knowledge was steady going higher and higher, right? So by the time they got to the Tartarian building, by the time they figured out the Tartarian building, right? These things were harnessing energy from the stars. The same stars that mapped them out. The same star they mapped these cities out that they built were harnessing energy from the stars. Photons. Free energy. You think it's a game? Watch this. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. Now, these old buildings. Now, this is the part of the game I ain't always 100% figured out, but I know a little bit of it. These buildings were grounded to the earth. These buildings were grounded because you got to ground it to pull energy from the top, just like your car battery. Just like your car battery, it got to be grounded, then you get the energy from another source. So, like your car battery, these buildings grounded in the ground. Then you put the copper up top and some type of ether snatching they had learned, and it's snatching photons right out the fucking sky. Yeah, roll the coin. Watch this. Watch this. Stars produce photons. They are essentially giant balls of gas and generate light and other forms of electromagnetic radiation. Stars produce photons. Photons can be used to produce what? Electricity. Woo. I can't teach you no better. Now, these buildings are grounded and it's snatching photons out of the ether, the sky, and lighting themselves the fuck up. And you know who built them? Because look at the alignment they are in. They are in an Egyptian alignment. They are in a mound alignment. You can't say who. I'm breaking the code right here on live today. Roll the coin. They aligned it with the harvest stars, bro. That's where all the knowledge started at. The harvest stars. See, you got to understand what I'm doing, bro. They aligned it with Sirius, Orion, Aldebaran, and the Pleiades. Because this was the first star alignment of the harvest. This is the all-seeing eye. This is the Ankh cross. Sirius, when the sun rises on this side, is the all-seeing eye. Aldebaran and Hyades and Taurus is the loop of the Ankh. This pops out before dawn, people. See, you got to understand the knowledge. We just can't be guessing no goddamn more. We've been guessing too long. This side of the star alignment pops out right before dawn. That's where you see the bright red star in Pleiades and Hyades and Taurus. Then Sirius starts to rise. On this end, Sirius coming up to the horizon of the sun. The sun come out, Sirius in the sun. Sirius is right in front of the sun. That's the all-seeing eye. It's harvest time. That was pivotal for the survival of our people. It saved our people. Agriculture saved mankind. It made mankind smarter and more intact with the earth and the stars. This is where all the knowledge come from. All the Egyptian shit, all the Sumerian shit, all the mound building shit. This is where it comes from. So when we put the buildings on the ground, we are showing respect to the harvest alignment. And we snatching energy right off the stars. The higher you build the building, the more energy is sucking. Roll the coin. Yeah, why you think this shit sitting up like this? Why you think this up there like that? This ain't up there like that for nothing. With copper, they trying to pull something. What are they trying to pull? Photons. Now, all of this solar panel, Tesla coils, all of that come from that. This what was going on. You think them hunter-gatherers made up a solar panel? You got to be out your mind. You think them hunter-gatherers came up with a Tesla coil? You got to be out your mind. This is where it comes from. That technology was in these buildings, people. Roll the coin. My boy in the chat, my boy in the comments like this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Italian, fucking beautiful. Roll the coin. That's what's going on with this. That's what happened. That's why these buildings are still aligned with the harvest stars. And they had that tech in there, and they came and snatched that tech out of all the buildings around. Once they figured out what was in them buildings, they had to own them. They had to get them, right? I can't explain no better. Anybody got any questions, hop in the chat. Anybody got any questions, hop in the chat. Hop in the guest box or put a comment in the chat. But tomorrow, I'm going to go through some American cities. I just want to show y'all this because they not really hiding it over there. They're not hiding this over there. You can learn this over there. They're not just telling you straight out, but you can learn it. Aldebaran is the red star. They threw the motherfucker right on top of the building. Because they know what it's aligned with. When the hunter-gatherers figured out what it was aligned with, they made the red star the flag. They made the red star the flag of Moscow. Because they already, them people be studying now. I got to give them that. One thing the gatherers going to do, they going to get in the book. They going to try to find all the ancient knowledge. They going to study, oh, goddamn. I figured it out, Billy. That's Aldebaran in the Pleiades. Now we got to put the star on the Aldebaran building right in their goddamn face. Make it red, because Aldebaran is red. Now Moscow is the red flag. The red star flag, Pete. Now you understand. See that's how easy history works once you understand what you're looking at. That's what happened. Roll the coin. Yeah, they think we slow, but we were slow. I gotta say I was slow. I didn't know, bro. I had to study this stuff for years just to know. They don't make us slow, but they make us uninformed. We uninformed, bro. We uninformed. They robbed out people of all the artifacts, all the knowledge. Now they hold it back from us. So it takes you years to even break the code. But you gotta, but if they can misdirect you just a little bit, you will never figure it out. If they can misdirect you, throw you off path a little bit, teach you some bullshit over here, pay somebody to teach some bullshit over here, and now you're following them and they lead you the wrong way, that's what they do. Because they can't really stop you from learning it, but they can misdirect you from learning it. They can tell you about some aliens, got you looking in the sky for some shit to come alien all day. Whole time your people done all this technology they talking about. They can tell you some type of deity done it. Whole time your people done it. So if you sit there and worship the deity for 100 years, You never figured out the real meaning of this stuff, right? So misdirection is what they do. They thought that it's like they do it in the media. They'll misdirect you with a bullshit, somebody get messed up over here while some gangster shit going on over here. See, misdirection is the way. And I hate to say this, bro. I hate to say this, but I gotta say it. Because I'm too real not to say it. They will unalive one of our people on camera to get all of us on their story while they doing some super evil shit over here. And I hate to say it, but I done saw it, bro. And I don't even bring this up. I don't even put no videos out about what I done learned about what they do because it's so horrible and painful that I don't even want to put that out there on the planet. But these people will unalive one of us. Okay. Keisha the Hood Princess, you in the chat. Keisha, you in the chat. Casey Macon, you in the chat. Y'all put some coin if one of y'all in the chat. Keisha or Casey, y'all in the chat. Now, let me explain something. Now, every time one of our people get unalived on camera or police do it to them, what be going on that same year, people? What goes on that same year? Think about it. Think about Trayvon Martin. Think about every time it's an election. Why do they do that? Why do y'all think they do that? Some type of ritual? So you got to understand what rituals and sacrifices of the hunter-gatherer are. It's fear. There you go. It's fear, people. That's a great, who said that? It's fear. It's fear. It's fear. It's fear. They want to put fear in you, so you just want to go in there and just tear the whole election down. It's fear. Fear is the only thing that can stop our people. Why do you think the Bible is so important? Why do you think they got the Bible and put their information in it from our old stories, but they put their information in it? It's fear. If you get these melanated people to fear just long enough, we can get away with all the crimes we want to do. It's fear. By trying to put fear in a people, you can slow them down. You can make them passive. You can make them, I'm just going to stay in the house. While they outside doing the devil's work, we scared in the house. I hate to talk like this, but it's the truth. They done scared us to death, people. You're going to jail. You're going to die from the hands of the police. Right? If you do this, God is going to punish you. You're a sinner. You're a sinner. You could be the greatest melanated person on the face of the earth. Malcolm X was one of the greatest humans after he transitioned. He wasn't cheating on his wife. He was raising his kids, wasn't cheating on his wife. He was reading books every night in the reading book chair. I read all the books on Malcolm X. Malcolm X, when he got done, he went home, ate with his family, put his little girls to bed, and sat in the chair with the gun to protect his family and read the book until he fell asleep. He ain't had time to cheat. He was too great. But in the eyes of a hunter-gatherer, he's still a sinner. See what I'm saying? Just because he melanated in who he is. Don't matter what we do, they're going to always look at us as sinners. Evil men. Bad people. Think about that. I'm going to say that again because somebody ain't hear me, bro. Malcolm X went to the mosque, prayed all day, gave food out, preached all day, ministered people all day, went home, ate with his wife and kids, put them kids to bed, sat in a chair, read his books with his gun every day. He got the gun to protect his family. That's why he had the window with the chopper. He ain't got the chopper for no reason. Just on no nigga shit. They is messing with his family. After he found out about your boy Muhammad, right? He didn't eat no pork. He didn't do none of that. He ate good. He ate right. I read the books. He ate right. He done everything. But when you see the other side of the newspaper, Malcolm X is evil. Malcolm X is a sinner upon Christianity because he a Muslim. Malcolm X is this. Malcolm X is evil. Malcolm X teaching hate between black and white people. No matter what you do in your everyday life, you could be the greatest man or woman you want to be, they going to always look at you like a sinner. I don't care how much you go to church. I don't care how much you put in the basket and get clean and go to church on Sunday. You can know the whole Bible. You still a sinner under their eyes. That's where they get the Sinners movie from. These niggas some sinners from the Delta. Choctaw, right? Now, I said that to say this. Religion is scared our people. It's scared the people. It scared them so bad, they say, thank you, holler Jesus, and go in the house. They scared. That's all they need to take the world, bro. The realest quote I ever read, the realest thing I ever read, and I'm gonna repeat this twice. I want y'all to remember this, bro. They promised us heaven while they took the earth. I'm gonna say that again. I don't want this to go over your head. They promised our ancestors heaven while they took the earth. Now, what you think that mean? What you think that mean? You better stay in fear and live the right way so you can make it to heaven. Melanated people. While the YTs rape the land, go in the mounds, take all the gold, take the buildings, take the corn into take all the gold, take the buildings, take the corn into tobacco. Give me a number 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2. My phone ringing. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Y'all hear me? Give me a 2. Give me a 2. You hear me good? Let me say this again. I'm going to get out of here and get out y'all way. I don't want to hold y'all too long. But This is the most powerful thing I ever read in a book. It said they promised melanated people heaven while they made their heaven on the earth. What does that mean? Let's break that down right quick. You have to live bad, live in poverty, live in bad, drug-infested, gun chopper slanging, liquor drinking, bad areas, and pray. And don't do no sinning over there, because you is a sinner. Now, I promise y'all heaven if you act right. So there's certain things you don't do. Don't come down here and take these white folks shit, because you a sinner. They already took your shit now. They already took your shit. But when you get your shit get took and they send you to the poorhouse, don't come back up here and take it back now, because you ain't going to go to heaven. I'm just telling y'all the story. I'm just the messenger. Now, after we take your shit, don't come back up here and take my shit. Then you ain't going to go to heaven, boy. Come on in the church and learn that. In the Willie Lynch book, it said, put that on the mama. Put that on the mama. She gonna put that on her son. She gonna be scared for his life. And she not gonna let that boy buck or do nothing, not one time. These people playing psychology games. They put fear in your mama, so your mama can only one who can control that nigga. Think about that. Now your mama scared to death her son gonna go out there in the streets and lose his life, or them YT people gonna hurt him. So she keep him close. She pacify him. She don't want him to be a man and grow up and say something to them motherfuckers. Because she's scared to death that he not gonna make it. These are the type of game these YT people playing. Right? Fear. Fear is the only thing can stop us from taking this damn building. Listen to me, y'all. And I don't even want to talk like this, but I'm the only person gonna say this shit. If I get 5,000 of y'all right now and we walk up in the Mississippi Capitol building, we can take that motherfucker over. Today. Ain't nobody in there, probably 50 people. It's ours anyway. Fear keep you not to doing it. Because we know we got to sit there and gun it out with these people. But what if waves keep coming? What if the original 500 inside the building and we got 500 waves coming back to back on the police? They're going to get the hell out of there. That's army tactics. The wave come from the backside busting their head. Wave after wave of melanated people. In 48 hours, that shit ours. Okay. In 48 hours, that shit is ours. This is why I'm on the watch list right here. Because see, that's a tactic. While they trying to get us out of the motherfucker, we got waves coming on the backside. You think we ain't got no backup? You think we ain't got no goddamn backup? We got backup, a lot of it. Bro, we are melanated, Choctaw, Creek, Chickasaw, Yamasee, Seminole, all this, bro. We became drug dealers and killers. Bootleggers and goddamn farmers and all this other shit. We were Choctaw farmers and medicine people and plants and all that. Then we went to, they pushed us into drug dealing and killing and running numbers and roll the corn. You ain't no damn African. You just adapted to the American culture. That's it. You just adapted to what you were seeing every day. The Italians getting rich off this shit. Well, we might well go and do it too. The mob doing it. Roll the corn. That's where this stuff come from. Originally, we were warriors. Choctaw warriors. Creek warriors. Muskogee warriors. Seminole warriors. And the women were practicing doing with the plants. They call it hoodoo today. The women were working them plants, cooking the food. We were warriors. They broke us all the way down to drug dealers and killers. 400 years, it's 2025. In the that's 700 years ago. 700 years ago, we were warriors. And I put that on everything. Your bloodline were warriors fighting for the tribe. Simple. Now today, we see African drug dealers brought over here on the slave ship selling dope in the hood. Hell no. You still Choctaw. You still Creek. You still Yamasee and all of that. Creole is not original to the land. You might be a Creole, but somebody mixed with your ass. Don't let these niggas get on the internet and tell you Creole is pure blood American. Hell no. Creole got French in it, English in it, Hebrew in it, all type of shit. Why you think them French Creoles down there in Louisiana speaking French mixed with English and Creole and got a Hebrew word in there, got a Choctaw word in there? What the fuck y'all think? That's a melting pot. Ain't no melting pot original. You know how I know that? My aunts, I got 2 aunts live in Louisiana. Both of them married French Creoles. Them niggas' daddy is white boys. Fuck is you talking about? This stuff I see my own eyes. They husband's daddy is, them folk melanated and French. They speaking French Creole. That shit ain't the original language of no land. You can get 100,000 followers, you still a goddamn hunter-gatherer. I don't give a fuck about that. French and Latin accent. Latin is Spanish. French, Spanish, they'll throw a Hebrew word in there. They'll throw an Indian word in there. Then they'll throw a goddamn English word. That shit still ain't original or nothing because it's still all mixed up like the gumbo that they eat. It's a mixture of things. A mixture of things is not the original. We got niggas on my comments talking about Creole is the original. You a damn fool. That's what I mean by misdirection. That's what I mean by misdirection. People misdirecting my people all over the fucking planet with dumbass information. You think the mound builder was talking about some, yeah, shy, Creole, and go that shy, hell no. Down there in Slidell, in the shot of it. You think the mound bill talking like a Frenchman? Mixed with some English, mixed with some that. Shy. Give me a soda water, Shy. Hell no. That shit French and Spanish mixed all, whipped all in the pot. Haitian Creole ain't no different. The Spanish went right over there and mixed in with their languages. And Britain and the British Isle, all that shit mixed all over out the bottom of America, bro. I'm from Mississippi. You think I don't know that? See, you can teach a dummy that, but nigga, I know these people. I done sat there and talked to these people. I know how they speak a French Creole. Because they dad is French. White is this goddamn napkin. That's today. Or you think Frenchmen didn't come to Louisiana a long time ago? That's today. See, they go some more crazy shit. Oh, this just happened today. Motherfucker, Frenchmen been coming to Louisiana since the Louisiana Purchase. The government sent Frenchmen down there to mix with people a long time ago. You think things just started on this earth? This stuff been going on. Them 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 generations back mixed with French blood and Spanish blood. Languages clashed in New Orleans, people. Languages clashed in New Orleans because New Orleans is a port city. You got Spanish motherfuckers coming in. You got French motherfuckers coming in. You already got the melanated Indian that's from there, right there. Then you got all these other people, British motherfuckers coming in. Now the languages coincide and you get Creole. It ain't that hard to figure out. Wasn't nobody speaking no damn Spanish and French words in Tamari before the colonizer got here. You think you just walking around saying wee wee on the Mississippi River? Wee wee. Billy Mound talking about wee wee. Wee wee. Wee wee shy. Hell no. Let me get the fuck out of this internet before I get mad, man. Roll the coin, man. Foolishness is at an all-time high. Don't let these people misdirect you, bro. If somebody is teaching a foreign language is the original language of America, they are a cultural assimilator. Don't you see it? Don't you see that? If somebody is teaching you a foreign language is the original language of the land, they are a cultural assimilator. It's a reason why they're trying to teach you that shit. It's a reason. No, bro. Ain't no way I can show you a Creek Indian saying Hebrew words and you come back and say Creole is the original language. Ain't no way I can show you that. Ain't no way I can show you Creek Indian talking about Haru and Hala, Halal and Canaan and all of that, and you still think we speaking some damn Creole. I'm gonna show you this and I'm gonna get out the way, bro. Ain't no way we speaking languages older than Hebrew, Creek Indians, and you think Creole your original language. You done lost your goddamn mind. You done lost the whole entire brain. Ain't no way we saying Kanai or Canaan. That's Hebrew. That's Hebrew. It's Hebrew. Hala, Haru. Where you think Haru come from? You see Haru right there? Korah. You see how these words? This English Hebrew right here. Canaan is English. This the real Hebrew word right here. See, once you learn that your people were speaking the real Hebrew, and they English, they put some little English shit on it. But this the real shit over here. This top shelf. This that cheap ass blue top vodka right here. Let me put my fucking shit on. Roll the corn. This the blue top vodka. This Cristal over here, baby. This that good shit. Give me that good shit off the top. Don't give me that bullet, the blue, the red top. Give me that good shit. Before it was tarnished by hunter-gatherers. Give me that good shit. Y'all better screenshot that. Go and look up that word and tell me that ain't Hebrew. Go look it up. Canaan is the English version of that. You wasn't speaking no goddamn Creole. Do this look like Creole to you? Hell no. Where the Creole was at? I'm going to fight that lie to the end because that lie misdirects you from the truth. And I don't play that shit. I don't care damn man from damn land. You not finna teach that lie to my people, bro. I don't give a fuck. Roll the corn. I love you, I'm in love with you. Peace be upon you. But you a motherfucking lie. That's how I'm gonna talk to niggas from now on. I love you, I'm in love with you, bro. We just got a disagreement. Peace be upon you. But your ass lying, nigga. And that's the end of that. And you take that, stupid. You take that on over there. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to break down some of the cities aligned with the Pleiades tomorrow in America. That's about it, man. If y'all missed the first part of the live, I'm going to put it on YouTube. So if you miss it on my live in the morning, go subscribe to my YouTube, and then you can catch the live and watch it again that night, man. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. My birthday in a couple of days. I'm a solstice, baby. That's why I get these downloads, man. My birthday Monday. So I'm a solstice, baby. That's why I get these downloads. I was born around the time of the solstice where the harvest was getting red out the stars. Roll the corn. So Monday, my birthday, I'm gonna get on live and talk. You know I gotta come chop it up with y'all, man. I love y'all. I'm in love with y'all. Have a great, outstanding day. We know the truth now.